Hi friends. Over the weekend, someone asked me why we're not singing as much as we used to during the worship services. I explained that we're trying to limit the amount of aerosols that we release into the air, and we're trying to keep the services shorter in order to reduce possible exposure to COVID. We're trying to balance protection of health with expressions of worship. And then the person asked, where is our faith in all of this? And it wasn't an accusatory or argumentative question at all. It was a genuine question of how our faith affects our decisions and behaviors. And we had a good discussion. It is vitally important that we trust God and that we put our faith into action. But that does not mean that we just sit back, let whatever happens happen, and then attribute that to the will of God. It does not mean that we ignore the laws of nature or scientific knowledge or safety measures or the care of our health and put all of the responsibility for our well-being on God. We have some responsibility too. Yes, we put our faith in God. Yes, we trust God completely. And the truth is, God trusts us to make wise, responsible, and faithful decisions that express care, protection, and love for others and for ourselves. It kind of reminds me of when Jesus was tempted by Satan in the wilderness. In Luke chapter 4, we read, "The devil led him," that is Jesus, "to Jerusalem and had him stand on the highest point of the temple. 'If you are the Son of God,' he said, 'throw yourself down from here. For it is written, He will command His angels concerning you to guard you carefully. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone.' Jesus answered, 'It is said, do not put the Lord your God to the test.'" When I was a kid, one of my Sunday school teachers said that putting God to the test was like standing in the middle of the road in front of an oncoming bus. You just don't do it. When it comes to COVID, we don't want to put God to the test by being careless in our behavior and putting ourselves or others at unnecessary risk. I mean, we're already taking a risk by meeting in person, even though the numbers are so high. So it's reasonable for us to take measures to reduce the risk as much as we can when we are together. Whether or not people get sick with COVID is not based on whether or not they have enough faith. It's based on whether or not they are exposed to germs. We are trying to limit that exposure as much as we can. We can keep our services shorter, we can wear masks, we can sing less, we can get vaccinated, we can respect one another's personal space. We can stay home if we're not feeling well. I think taking responsibility for ourselves is one way that we express trust in the God who trusts us to make wise, healthy, responsible, faithful decisions. Thanks for listening. I'll see you again tomorrow.